Well, it's nice to see you again. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out. I'm going to pick a bunch of produce from the garden, and I got some asparagus, kale, chives, something else, and something else, something else. Would you like to go with me? Picking with me? Let's go take a look, shall we? Radish leaf. Radish leaf. Spicy. Spicy radish leaf. Who knew, right? And I also have beets. I like a few beet leaves. How much? And that's gonna go, well, some of it's gonna go on my dinner tonight, like right now. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what's gonna go into my pasta. In the future, all my pasta is gonna look different. Yeah, it's gonna be brown. So I got some tomatoes. I already cooked it down to the ground. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah. So I cooked it down already. Back in, I think it was September when I picked up a bunch of tomatoes. And then I got more tomatoes that are like stewed. I chopped up probably in November, right around there. I don't know if I want that water. I don't think I want the water. Gotta make the pasta too. Now I can always thicken up the pasta. You can take some carrots or just whatever you want, and you can thicken up pasta. So I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna get everything cooking all at once. Got my carrots, voila. Get my carrots in there. Gonna throw my turkey from from the holidays, big chunks, easy to pick out. I'll chop them up later into smaller pieces. So I got onions. I buy them in bulk. Chop them up, freeze them up. Throw some onions in there. Throw the onions in. I hope life is treating you well. That's actually up to us in the long run. I'm gonna put 2 packages of onions. 2 containers of onions. I love onions. I just love them. So good. And then I'll throw in my pasta. And so what I went and did is I went to pick some chives. So I picked some chives, radish leaf, red leaf lettuce, and kale. And those things grew all throughout the winter. All winter long, they just grew. I got produce all winter long. And I got, this is beet. This is just for topping for tonight. That's beet lettuce, beet leaf. So we'll just let that kind of cook down. So when I pick a big bunch of chives, let me show you what I do. I used to do one at a time. So what I do now, cut them in half, cut them in half, bunch them together, get them all together like birds of a feather, and then I finally chop them. Finally, and I chop them all at once. Kind of like an assembly line, right? And before you know it, you got like a big batch of chives all chopped up. I used to chop them just one at a time. Until I'm thinking, you know what? That's taking way too long to just chop up some chives. So now I chop them up lickety split. So these things here will go into my dish. I like to have fresh stuff. So these things here, I won't be cooking. These will go on my dish when I'm ready to eat. So I'm just going to chop up this beet leaf. That's going to be sprinkled on top. Because I don't pick much of that this time of year. It's not leafing out. They're not very good at winter leafing. All the other stuff is, yeah, the kale, nice winter growth. In fact, they're going to seed. They're growing so fast, they're growing to seed. I picked some asparagus. I ate it on the spot. I like fresh asparagus. I didn't bring any in the house. It just didn't make it in alive. It got consumed right there on the spot. So I eat my asparagus. Unless I got a lot, I'll eat all my asparagus like dead on arrival, right there. Okay, so I've got my spices ready to go. Now, I just kind of make a pre-spice thing and just make sure it's all stirred up. Stir it up, little darling. Don't want no clumpy spices, you know. And there's a bunch of them. You just do whatever you want. The kind of spices I use makes my dish smell sweet. It's a sweet kind of flavor. Fennel, coriander. And then what I do then, I gotta keep things sealed around here. These little tiny bugs, smaller than those sugar ants. Saw them crawling around the bottom of one of my peanut jars. I thought, what the heck? It was like the ground moving. It wasn't just one. It was like they were moving in sequence, and that's how I was able to see them. So now, everything's got a tight seal. And I seal it with a kiss. So as that stuff is winding up and winding down, I might have to throw some more tomato sauce in there, maybe. Maybe. Let's turn that down now. Now we got everything rocking and rolling, moving and grooving. Oh, that's enough tomato sauce. What am I gonna? Oh, I was gonna add grapes, so I'm gonna add some grapes in there. I'll probably put all those in there. It's a natural sweetener. So as that's cooking down in there, I'll add some nice flavored grapes to it. Oh, this is already starting to look like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I only eat one meal a day. After 5 o'clock, have for, oh, it's been over 5 years. So, guys, 1 meal a day after 5. And I don't continue to eat after 5. I used to weigh 205 pounds. All I could think about was food all the time. I'm so hungry. Even when I got done eating, I'm going, I need to get some chips. I need to get something else. But I just ate dinner. I need to eat something more. It was like feeding the beast, man. So I made a decision that I'm only going to eat 1 meal a day after 5. And it's going to be this kind of meal, a healthy meal, stuff from my garden mostly, predominantly. I got some trail mix that I make that doesn't have anything. It's just peanuts and dark chocolate, cranberries, just regular cranberries. This stuff doesn't have anything. I get the stuff that comes from the farm. They just dry it, roast it, or stuff like that, and then they just box it and they send it to Winco. All right. So I'll munch on that if I'm really busy outside during the day. I come in and start making dinner. Like right now, it's 6 o'clock. My dinner time starts at 5. I've just been really busy cutting down dead branches in the cherry tree. My cherry tree's it's old. It's like, I don't know, 20, 25 years old. I just cut a big, huge branch down, probably about that big. I was so glad it didn't fall on me when I was chainsawing it. It's like, whoa! It missed me by that much. I put a big hole in the ground. At least it wasn't in me, right? Oh, this is starting to smell now. Filling the house. In the house. Yeah, so if you run across something that's too runny, grab something. Grab something, some sort of produce. It doesn't even have to be cooked. All right? Grab some liquid out of whatever. If it's too liquid, you can pour it out. Take some of that liquid, run it through a processor or a blender or something. Process that down, let it cook for another 5 minutes. And you just thicken up your pasta sauce or whatever sauce or your soup. Or I've used carrots to thicken up my soup. Just pureed it. I made it into like a pudding kind of texture almost, and it thickened up my stuff right away. Easy peasy. All right, we're getting. I think I want some spicy stuff tonight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add some hot sauce. Yeah, I feel hot today, baby. I'm gonna heat some things up. Yeah, I don't do this very often, but sometimes. Rooster sauce. Yeah, it's gonna be a little spicy. I just feel hot tonight, babies. Maybe too hot. Well, I guess I'll find out, right? I've done that where it's too hot. Hell, I ate it anyway. You know? Hey. Ate it anyway. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Cook slowly. So, add that spice, hot stuff, slow. So, what I'm going to do is now, I am going to take out my turkey. I'm going to take out my turkey. Nice little chunks going on in there. And I don't add much meats to my food. For a while, I didn't add any because I was trying to clean out my system. And so I got rid of all the dairy stuff, dairy products, and processed foods, cleaned up my veins, and now I'm as clean as a whistle. Doctors just call me weird. That's all they say. You're weird. That's the last 3 doctors when I went to get my checkup. I like to get a lipoprotein test now and then, once a year. I like to evaluate my lipoproteins. Let's see what this turkey looks like. See if it's cooked inside or maybe. It's got a little ways to go, you know. I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and chop it up and cook it in there. I'll just give it like 5 minutes. It'll be all cooked up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, turkey be done. It's pretty much done. There's this like this little spot, you know, like you cook a turkey or something. It's like this little tiny, medium rare middle part. That's what I'm seeing. Like medium rare in the middle. But overall, looks pretty good. So I like to chop my turkey or meats like this, chicken breast or whatever. I like to get it pretty small. It's kind of like, because it kind of makes it like you're getting hamburger, right? Little chunks of hamburger. Instead, it's like turkey or chicken or something, right? And so now what I'm ready to do, I think, is I am ready to add my grapes. This is natural sweetener. I got this monster grapevine that I started from a stick from Home Depot. Oh my gosh, it's a monster. I have to tame it constantly. So I'm about done cooking. So this is when I like to add the grapes. That is a natural sweetener, and that will sweeten up my dish. And plus, I get all that nice fiber, polyphenols, antioxidant from the skins. I get the whole shebang, right? I keep it all. Eat all of it. Well, I can tell this might not be going on a plate. It might be going in a bowl. That's okay. I think I might throw... Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to throw some pureed peach in there. Yeah. My pureed peach was out in the big chest freezer, and that chest freezer was loaded with stuff on top of it. So I'm gonna add some more pureed grape for extra sweetener. It doesn't sweeten it up a lot, but enough to where, you know, it tastes like, you know, sweeten it up a little. So, but it doesn't do a lot. What I do is when I make my mints, because I grow mints, all kinds of chopped up mint, lemon balm. They're everywhere. They're like weeds. And I'll add 2 or 3 cubes to my mint tea every night from, you know, these things. I am not sure. That might need to go on a bowl. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking awful soupy. I could thicken it up, but you know, because it's just me, I'm okay either way. I'm one of those guys that, you know, quickly shift from a plate to a bowl, from a bowl to a plate. I don't care. If I was in the mood to say, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and thicken that up, I'll get this and that and blend it up, make a paste. But I'm good either way. Yeah, this is more like a soup now. It's because I added all the grapes, and those grapes, a lot of liquid in the grapes. I want all the grapes. I want everything in those grapes. I don't want to mess around. I want to eat all of it. I want all the grapes. All the grapes in the world, you know. Yeah. I guess we're going to go into a recession. Sounds a little recessive to me. We were doing fine. Stock market was booming and banging and clanging, and somebody else came into office, and now it's tanking. Everything's tanking. Oh, well. Maybe we've learned something as a society. Who knows? Or maybe we'll just keep repeating it like the Germans did back there before World War II, huh? Well, we've seen how that ended up. Choose your leaders wisely. Okay. Kind of does look a little soupy, don't it? It looks a lot soupy. Really soupy. I think I might have to get myself a spoon. That's kind of how I do it anyway. Because I like it like this. I like it like this, yeah. So, because I like to be able to take all my stuff and just layer it on there. Nice fresh stuff, you know. So that was my chives. Now I'm going to take my radish leaf, just layer it in there. You know, spread it around. I mean, I could have mixed it in there. That'll thicken it up pretty quick. And now I got my red leaf lettuce, right? Put a little red. Now I got my kale. I chop up all this stuff pretty fine. So I do it like I do my chives. Everything gets chopped up really small. And because I don't like to be like a cow where I'm chewing my cud. Oh, this was a big leaf. I guess I'll chew this leaf for a while. And then what I can do is I can take some of my mixed nuts, sprinkle them on the top, and on top of that, now I ate all of my asparagus. I had all my asparagus. I ate all my asparagus in the field. So I'm going to take some strawberries. Just kind of dab them in here now and there. There's a few here, a few there. Kind of put some strawberries here and there. I'm going to have some raspberries coming on pretty soon. And so I'll be in the strap. So I'll be sprinkling my dinners pretty soon here with fresh garden raspberries. That looks pretty. I would just throw them all on there. Okay. That is my dinner. Pretty cool, right?